Welcome back to the channel, everyone, where we uncover the hidden treasures of American coin collecting and reveal why some ordinary-looking coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coin number 1. The 2000 state quarter with the D mint mark, struck at the Denver Mint as part of the famous United States 50 state quarters program. Millions of Americans collected these coins when they were first released. But many people still don't realize that certain examples can attract significant interest from collectors. While most circulated 2000 D state quarters are worth only face value, exceptional specimens with outstanding preservation, rare mint errors, or certified high grades can command much higher prices. For this video, we'll discuss a very fine condition example with a stated market value of $175 while noting that actual market prices vary depending on grading, rarity, and collector demand. The year 2000 was the second year of the enormously successful 50 state quarters program, one of the most popular coin programs in American history. Every few months, the U.S. Mint released new quarter designs honoring individual states, encouraging millions of people to begin collecting coins. Denver struck quarters can be identified by the small D mint mark found on the obverse, beneath the phrase, "In God We Trust." Collectors carefully examine these coins because mint marks help identify where a coin was produced and sometimes influence rarity and value. On the front of the coin, you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Around Washington are the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, the mint mark D, and the date 2000. Although this portrait has appeared on U.S. quarters for decades, it remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. The state quarter series kept the traditional obverse while changing the reverse design for each featured state, making every release unique and exciting for collectors. The reverse design depends on which of the 5 states issued during the year 2000 your coin represents: Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, or Virginia. Each reverse celebrates the history, culture, and heritage of its state through distinctive artwork. This variety is one reason the 2000 state quarters remain popular among collectors even today. Now let's talk about very fine condition. A very fine coin has clearly seen circulation, but many important design elements remain sharp and well-defined. Washington's hair will show noticeable wear, yet many details remain visible. On the reverse, the state's main design should still be attractive, with moderate wear but strong overall detail. Coins in very fine condition are appreciated because they retain much of their original appearance, while remaining affordable for many collectors. Collectors should carefully inspect every 2000 with D state quarter for unusual features. Valuable mint errors may include off-center strikes, doubled dies, clipped planchets, die cracks, cud errors, broad strikes, or dramatic misalignments. Even small differences can greatly increase collector interest if authenticated by a respected grading service. Always examine coins under strong lighting with a magnifying glass before deciding whether they deserve professional evaluation. Another factor influencing value is the coin's original surface quality. Coins that retain attractive luster, minimal scratches, and natural color are generally more desirable than heavily cleaned or damaged examples. Cleaning a collectible coin can permanently reduce its value, so experienced collectors recommend leaving coins in their original condition whenever possible. Proper storage is also essential. Place collectible quarters in protective coin holders, archival flips, or capsules to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Avoid touching the coin surfaces with your fingers, because natural skin oils may leave marks over time. Handle coins only by their edges whenever possible. If you believe your 2000 with D state quarter may be valuable, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional third-party grading company. A certified grade provides confidence to buyers and sellers and can significantly influence market value. Professional grading also protects the coin in a sealed holder that preserves its condition for years to come. The excitement of coin collecting comes from the possibility of discovering something special in everyday change. Even if most 2000 with D state quarters are common, searching through pocket change, bankrolls, and old collections remains one of the most enjoyable parts of the hobby. Many collectors have found impressive mint errors and high-grade examples where they least expected them. Coin number 2. The 2007 United States state quarter with the P mint mark, struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This fascinating coin is part of the famous 50 State Quarters program, one of the most successful coin programs in American history. While millions of these quarters entered circulation, certain examples have become highly collectible because of their outstanding condition, mint errors, or certified high grades. In this video, we'll examine a 2007 P State Quarter in very fine condition with a stated market value of $146, while keeping in mind that actual values depend on the coin's grade, rarity, and collector demand. The year 2007 was an exciting year for the State Quarters program. During that year, the United States Mint released 5 beautiful quarter designs honoring Montana, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah. Each design celebrated the history, culture, and heritage of its respective state, making these coins popular with collectors of all ages. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these quarters, and each coin carries the small P mint mark, located on the obverse beneath the words, "In God We Trust." The P identifies the coin as being struck in Philadelphia, one of America's oldest and most historic minting facilities. The obverse of every 2007 State Quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan. Surrounding Washington are the inscriptions "Liberty, In God We Trust," the P mint mark, and the date 2007. Although the front design remained consistent throughout the State Quarters series, the reverse changed with each new state, creating one of the most exciting coin collecting programs ever introduced by the United States Mint. Now let's discuss what very fine condition actually means. A coin in very fine condition has experienced moderate circulation, but most of the important design details remain visible. George Washington's hair will show noticeable wear, yet many strands can still be identified. On the reverse, the major design elements remain bold and attractive, even though the highest points have experienced light to moderate wear. Collectors appreciate very fine coins because they still present an appealing appearance while remaining more affordable than mint state examples. Collectors should always inspect 2007 with P State Quarters carefully for mint errors. Some of the most desirable errors include double die varieties, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, cud errors, broad strikes, struck-through errors, and dramatic misalignments. Even a small minting mistake can transform an ordinary quarter into an exciting collectible. If you discover an unusual-looking coin, compare it with normal examples and consider professional authentication before selling it. Surface preservation is another major factor affecting value. Coins that retain original mint luster, natural color, and minimal contact marks are far more desirable than coins that have been cleaned or damaged. Experienced collectors almost always recommend leaving collectible coins in their original condition because improper cleaning can permanently reduce their value. Proper storage is equally important. Valuable quarters should be placed in protective holders, archival flips, or hard plastic capsules to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Always hold coins by their edges and avoid touching the flat surfaces with your fingers, since skin oils can leave permanent marks over time. If you believe your 2007 with P State Quarter is especially attractive or may contain a valuable mint error, consider submitting it to a professional grading service. Third-party certification confirms authenticity, assigns an official grade, and often increases buyer confidence. Professionally graded coins are also sealed in protective holders that preserve their condition for future generations. One of the greatest joys of coin collecting is that valuable discoveries can still be made in everyday circulation. People continue searching through pocket change, coin rolls from banks, inherited collections, and old piggy banks hoping to find an overlooked treasure. Although most 2007 P State Quarters are common, exceptional examples continue to attract the attention of serious collectors throughout the United States. Coin number 3. The 2018 United States State-Style Quarter with the D Mint mark, struck at the historic Denver Mint. Although 2018 quarters are modern coins, many collectors are surprised to learn that certain examples can become highly desirable because of their condition, rarity, mint errors, or collector demand. In today's video, we'll examine a 2018 with D quarter in very fine condition with a stated market value of $123. While actual prices vary depending on grading, authenticity, and the current collector market, This example shows why it is always worth checking the change in your pocket before spending it. The year 2018 was an exciting one for US coin collectors. During this year, the United States Mint released 5 beautiful quarter designs in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, honoring remarkable national parks and historic sites across the country. The 5 designs released during 2018 celebrated Pictured Rock's National Lakeshore in Michigan, Apostle Island's National Lakeshore in Wisconsin, Voyageurs National Park in Minnesota, Cumberland Island National Seashore in Georgia, and Block Island National Wildlife Refuge in Rhode Island. Every design highlights America's natural beauty and historical heritage, making the 2018 quarters popular with collectors around the world. The D Mint mark on this coin tells us it was struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado. Located just below the words "In God We Trust" on the obverse, this small letter identifies the mint facility where the coin was produced. Millions of quarters were struck at Denver during 2018, but collectors carefully inspect these coins because some display exceptional quality or rare minting errors that make them much more valuable than ordinary examples. Now let's discuss what very fine condition, often abbreviated as A, really means. A coin graded very fine has spent time in circulation and displays moderate wear. But many important design details remain clearly visible. Washington's hair shows noticeable wear, yet most major features are still well defined. On the reverse, the principal design remains bold, with only moderate flattening on the highest points. Many collectors enjoy very fine coins because they combine historical circulation with attractive detail while remaining more affordable than mint state examples. Collectors should always inspect 2018 with D quarters carefully for unusual mint errors. Some of the most desirable errors include double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, die cracks, retained cuds, struck-through errors, and rotated dies. Even a small minting mistake can transform a common modern quarter into an exciting collector's item. If you discover anything unusual, avoid cleaning the coin and consider having it examined by an experienced coin dealer or professional grading service. The original surface quality of the coin is another important factor that affects its value. Coins that still display attractive natural color, smooth surfaces, and minimal scratches are usually much more desirable than examples that have been cleaned or damaged. Unfortunately, many people believe polishing an old coin will increase its value, but the opposite is usually true. Cleaning often removes the original surface and can significantly reduce what collectors are willing to pay. Proper storage is essential for preserving collectible coins. Keep valuable quarters in protective coin holders, archival quality flips, or hard plastic capsules. Always handle coins by their edges to avoid fingerprints and skin oils from damaging the surfaces. Store your collection in a cool, dry environment, away from excessive humidity and direct sunlight to help maintain its appearance for many years. If you believe your 2018 with D quarter could be valuable, professional grading is worth considering. Independent grading companies authenticate the coin, assign an official grade, and encapsulate it in a tamper-resistant holder. Certified coins often inspire greater confidence among buyers and can sell for higher prices than uncertified examples with similar appearance. One of the greatest joys of coin collecting is that treasures can still be discovered in everyday circulation. Thousands of collectors continue searching through pocket change, bankrolls, old jars of coins, inherited collections, and forgotten piggy banks, hoping to uncover a hidden rarity. While most 2018 with D quarters remain common, exceptional examples with beautiful preservation or significant mint errors continue to attract serious collector interest across the United States. As the popularity of modern US coin collecting continues to grow, quarters from recent years are receiving increasing attention from collectors who want to complete high-quality sets. The 2018 with D quarter represents an important chapter in the America the Beautiful series, and interest in these coins is expected to continue as new generations of collectors enter the hobby. Thank you for watching today's detailed review of the 2018 with D United States quarter in very fine condition. We hope you learned something new about this fascinating modern collectible and why some examples can be worth far more than their face value. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos featuring valuable US coins, rare mint errors, hidden treasures, and exciting coin discoveries. Finally, tell us in the comments, have you ever found a valuable modern quarter in your pocket change? Until next time, happy collecting. And may your next coin hunt uncover an amazing hidden treasure.